Hello and welcome once again to High Ridge Farm with the Walrus. Apologies for the incredibly long delay in the last set of uploads, but I recently attended MCM Comicon in London, where I foolishly decided to make 2 entire cosplays in 10 days, and I never want to try doing that again. I feel incredibly stupid, but it was a really good fun time, and it was nice to be able to experience that, but never again am I going to do that sort of con crunch again. Okay, so obviously we've got a lot of extra stuff to be doing. What with it only a few more days until the end of the spring season in Stardew Valley. Now I've got a little bit more iron to smelt, so hence why I've got the 3 pieces of coal, so I can get that going. Now, a number of the plants will be ready in the next few days. And then, of course, there are the ones that are the repeated harvests, like the strawberries. So I've just got to make sure that they're well watered and ready to go, because I still want to be able to get some extra profit before the end of the season. But we'll see how all that goes. Now, of course, the well is complete, so it makes my life a heck of a lot easier now, which, believe me, it's one of those things that you finish it and you think, it won't be that major, and then you actually get it done, and then, oh my goodness, the amount of time it is going to save me is going to be phenomenal. Although when I was trying to figure out if I could move stuff around, I was disappointed that I couldn't put the silos behind the house. If only the cliff face was a little bit further back, then I could actually use that almost dead space. But oh well, I'll live. Still, righty. Now, it's kind of a guess on what other things I need to do this week. Because, of course, being that it's Wednesday, I've only got a few more days left in this week, and therefore this season. So, let's get these strawberries all watered up. Now, of course, I've done the foraging bundle. Did that quite early on in the month, thankfully. And I'm getting ready to do the summer foraging bundle ready to go. Now, okay, that was perfect timing. Finished watering the crop, and then, of course, I've got myself some more iron on the go. Okay, so I've definitely got enough iron to upgrade some of my tools. It's actually the money is the issue at the moment now, because I would quite like to have iron equipment. I'm just kind of in the middle of debating which would be better. In the same way, upgrading the watering can to a copper one might actually be more profitable in the grand scheme of things, but we'll see. Now, one of the things I would like to do during the summer is actually properly sow the trees in this little area here, to ensure that I have everything ready to go. Now, of course, the flower dance is going to eat up a good chunk of time today. I think to the state where I don't actually get to do very much at all, so I better make sure I've got everything in order. But I would like to have, as I said, the selection of trees that I want to have planted along there all set and ready, so I can actually have my maple, pine and oak trees ready for the harvests. But we'll see what comes of that. Okay, so here we go. Now, because I've been an idiot and haven't actually really bothered trying to get any social interactions going with anyone, yeah. Do feel a bit of a twit. However, is there anything I kind of want to buy? It does kind of mean that I'm not going to actually be able to dance with anyone, which is a shame, but at the same time, don't really care too much. I think one of the things for me is I want to get the farm ready to go and all established in its first instance before getting everything like the relationships and all that jazz sorted. So I mean, cute little animation, but you know, I get to stand in the corner with the ever illustrious Clint because we're both potentially too nervous to ask someone to dance with us. Or in my case, nobody really knows who I am other than I'm the strange new farmer, the Walrus. But hey-ho. I think I've still got to sort of debate on who I would actually want to marry. I'm very much open to any individual. Like, I know in the past I've married Emily and Leia, Lee, whatever. The joys of dyslexia, and meaning that sometimes I'm a bit like the guy in Family Guy's like, what do you mean, the wind? Oh no, I've only ever seen it written down. It sometimes does kerfuddle me when it comes to names. So I'm sure I'll get told off with this is actually what the name is. Come on, get it right, Walrus. But anyway, so I'm kind of open to see who to marry. In the same way, I've never actually had a gay relationship in Stardew. I've only had straight relationships. And I will also admit, I've only ever played a male farmer. Which I don't think is a terrible thing. It's one of those things, isn't it? When you create your avatar to be you kind of get the... Do you want it to represent you? I mean, with that sort of level of pixels, it's just a body, really. I mean, okay, it's not quite as bad as others, but it's still just a body. I mean, the hair colours... Well, it was right at the time of me making it, because I have a terrible habit of dyeing my hair so often. I actually have only just realised what my actual hair colour is, as I had let it grow out, ready for MCM, because I was going to be wearing wigs, so I had it cut short and grew out all the dyes. And then for the first time in possibly 10 years, I actually saw my own natural hair colour. Which confused me, because I'd totally forgotten what it was. Oh dear. So, of course, we're going to catch a couple of things before going to bed. I mean, maybe hopefully one more fish. Oh, great. Soggy newspaper. Yeah. I do need to learn to make the trash recycling thingy. I can't remember how one gets that. I think it's after a certain level of fishing you learn how to make it. Because that'll be useful. And the same with the bait manufacturing thing, with just the worm bin. Okay, so at least this is a fish. I think maybe after this one I might head into the house and go to bed, being that it is midnight and I don't really want to get caught out, but at the same time I am very greedy. The opportunity is like, ooh, could I catch something? Oh, go on, why not? Give it a go. There we go, some more trash. Okay, the energy's getting pretty bad now, so yeah, I probably should do. It's now 1 AM. Oh... It's that stressful moment of going, I'm pretty sure I can get back to the house. And I'm pretty sure I can catch this fish and still get back. It's not that far. But at the same time, I've already done goofed once, so... And that's convenient. I've used the last piece of bait, so I know that that's the end of that for now. So I'm just going to fling these in the selling bin, which I know the trash is going to be worth a grand total of not much. Oh, come on, Cinder, move over. I need to sleep as well. Okay, so made a very small amount of money. That was an abysmally small amount of cash to earn in a single day. But then again, the flower dance did eat up all of my time, really. And what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? And beautiful sunny day. Okay, that's useful, I guess. Would it be nice if it was chucking it down with the rain? Because I would quite like to be able to not have to water anything, especially considering I did use up a lot of energy last night, staying up later than I probably should have done. But that's how the cookie crumbles. So I'm going to get a lot of strawberries today, which is good. It's debating whether I hold on to them and make strawberry jam out of them, or do I just sell them for the instant cash monies. At the same time, I'll probably save one when I've got the seed maker machine, so I can get the greenhouse repaired and then slap a single planter of them, single one of them in the greenhouse. Or if as soon as I unlock the planters, that'll be also quite useful. I think having the constant harvestable things like the coffee beans and the tea bushes and that sort of stuff, maybe having that in the house isn't a terrible idea, but I'm still going to need to improve the building before that happens. But again, we'll see. Okay, so we need a bit more water. Again. So, don't think anything particularly exciting is going to occur after the flower festival. Flower dance, sorry, not festival. And I think now that I've got a couple of the sprinklers down on the ground, I need to reorganise how stuff is going to be laid out ready for the summer. Particularly when Monday rolls around and, of course, the summer begins. There's going to be a lot of clearing up of stuff, ensuring that I plan out how I'm going to do things. And I now know for certain that the sprinklers only do up the cardinal directions up, down, north, south, east, west. So that's somewhat annoying, because it would be nice to have the improved sprinklers, which actually do the 8 directions, but that would make my life a lot easier. And of course, you can't have things to be easy. Don't be ridiculous. So we'll see. It's just because I'm lazy and I'd rather get stuff done with minimal effort. But again, we'll see. Now, let's just quickly grab this now while it's there. It's just the quick, easy things that I can sell to make some quick profit, really, at the moment. I've still got enough to buy a couple of things, and I could definitely upgrade the watering can in the next couple of days. That's one of the reasons I was checking to see if it was raining or not. And I might actually do that early on in the summer, or maybe start it on the last day of the spring. I'm not sure. But let's see what we can do building a farmhouse. Okay, so I need 4,000 for that. I've got to remember, and this is what I meant about the moving of the grain silo, is that it just doesn't fit behind the house, which is a real shame, because that'd be great. I know obviously I mentioned that a bit earlier, and shockingly enough, I record these and then record the audio over the top. I just find that a little bit easier to work with. But I do need to make a mill at some point, because I do have some unmilled rice, which I think I got from just dungeon delving. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and catch a couple of fish that are inside the caves, as there are a couple in there that are useful for the collector bundles. It's just trying to remember now, which floor is it that I want? Because I'm trying to remember where the ice cave is, mostly. I mean, obviously the ice floor, but is the ice fishing bit, is it before or after the ice? I don't think it's before. Oh, let's just see what I can catch here for now. See what we get. Not the end of the world. Either way, really. Cave fish, just useful stuff. And some of them, as I said, are useful in the particular bundles. And again, it's just going to improve the fishing, because that's something that really needs to happen, is my fishing is still quite painfully low. And the sooner I can level that up, the better. Because I want to be able to catch things a little bit easier, because that bar is very small, and I need a better rod. But again, I know that's a later game sort of thing. So, you know, a ghost fish, that's useful stuff. And it's a gold one, so that will be pretty valuable. Well, one hopes. Rather than being cheap trash that I caught in a cave. Which is certainly a possibility. But we'll see. I guess the other thing is, of course, like, what sort of things should I start getting ready for to plant in the summer? I know obviously there are certain things, like I'm very tempted to have a large area of wheat, so I can get the hay from it and then just turn it into beer and mill it and get some flour and, you know, that sort of stuff, to just, because it's quite a useful, fast growing crop that conveniently is quite cheap, and you can get it ready for the summer and the autumn. So it does have quite a use, a general use in of itself, which that's kind of what I'm after in that. And if I have like a large area of that, so if I grow something like 30, 40 of it at a time, maybe even 50, because that will just give me the opportunity to get it done. And in the same way, if I mill it, turn it into flour, bake it into bread, that'll be more valuable than just selling the wheat. So I can make some more money out of it, which is kind of what I need in that sense. Now, that ghost is annoying me. Okay, so we got some more iron, which is good, but I am going to need to start really mining up some more copper, I think, because I transmuted a bunch of the copper into iron, which is, you know, useful. fantastically helpful, just not for what I need at this very moment, because I've only got a couple of copper tools, but we'll see. The sooner I can get better equipment, that's really the big game plan for me, is just to improve the equipment as much as possible. And even if I send off like the axe to be upgraded, then I can stay in the mines for a bit more and do more farming side of stuff rather than having to cut down all the trees, and vice versa. If I get the pickaxe improved, I can do mostly farming stuff rather than having to worry too much. So we'll see on that one. But it will be nice to have an iron pickaxe to just get rid of those big blasted boulders and remove them from my darn farm, because they're just becoming frustrating now. They've been there a season, they need to go. And I think that's like you're squatting on my farm, go away. You're not helping me in any way, shape or form. Buzz off. But that's just how it goes. I'm being pragmatic, like, no, I have a reason for having things and you're not part of it. Now buzz off. Oh my goodness, my energy is already running out. That's not good. I don't think I'm going to get out of here without running out of energy if I'm not careful. Okay, fiddlesticks. Yeah, do I have anything I can... Oh, I don't want to eat the ghost fish, but I might have to. That's what's annoying, because it's a useful thing for general selling. I don't really want to get rid of it, but I might have to eat it. Otherwise I am going to fall down. And I'm being mobbed by large quantities now. I mean, I can't remember if any of these enemies here have the chance of dropping food or anything else that's consumable. Oh. I mean, that kind of makes sense. A ghost dropped a ghost fish. And it's a basic one. I can eat that. It's a little bit, but it's something. Maybe it'll get me out of here. Or, more to the point, get me the 2 floors down that I need to go to have the elevator open up. Maybe not. Jeez Louise. It's really eating through my energy, just chopping up these rocks. Lummy daisy. Did not expect that. I mean, I know it's a basic copper pickaxe. Well, it's basic because it's slightly improved from the worn one, but... Ooh, this isn't good. Maybe I'll just murder this slime, because that doesn't cost any energy. Just, you know, committing monster side. I don't really know if any of that's going to be particularly helpful. Drat. Okay, now what? Well, as soon as my energy... I've got nothing else to restore energy other than the individual ghost fish. Oh, bugger. That was stupid. Ugh. Right, okay, that's going to slow me down. I've kind of just got to start walking back to the farm, because there's not much else I can do today. Not with that low energy, and I've overexerted myself, and that was very, very stupid. I was just being greedy, trying to push through. I really need to start carrying food. Or more to the point, I need to start making food to start carrying with me. So I know that's going to involve getting friendly with other villagers to get a decent bit of food that can provide me with that useful bit of extra energy. I'm just trying to think of what's a good, well, easily accessible one. I think some of like the salads and things are probably quite good, but if I can make something that improves my mining, or I know speed is an easy one because you just need to drink coffee for that, or a cappuccino, or the triple strength coffee, or whatever. But at the same time, there are some of the other foods that improve your luck, which I know I need to improve my fishing for that one, because like the fisherman's lunch is a good one for luck, I think. I'll have to have a look through the cooking recipes really to see what's definitely manageable for me to make and easy for me to carry, which is a lot easier now that obviously that I have the second row of the backpack and I don't have to worry as much. But at least I can put the ghost fish in here. It's a shame that I can't sell it because I had to eat the other one, but I'll live. But at least the ghost fish is done now on that bundle. So that's good. A couple more to go, but that's not the end of the world. What is the end of the world is the goodness gracious slow pace. But again, it's my own stupid fault for overexerting myself, and I deserve every second of it. So thankfully there's not much else that needs to be done today. I mean, I've got a little bit more iron I could smelt, but there's not really much else that I can do today, at least. But hey ho, that's what I get. So the weekend's probably going to be a bit easier because it's just going to be the last bits of collection, ensuring that the crops are all in, everything's ready to go and able to be done. I think I'm going to have to look through the resource harvesters that I want. So I need to make sure I've got the bits to make the tappers. I need to make sure that as soon as I get access to them, the preserve and the wine barrel and those sorts of things, and just make sure I can make a few of them, because that'll make my life a lot easier, being able to make more of them and actually allow myself to earn a bit more money with that. Should I just sell these? Yeah, might as well. I also kind of need to start melting some of the quartz into the refined quartz, because I do quite like the way that refined quartz looks. So I also know I need it anyway, but it's one of those I quite like to have that ready to go. And you know, I've got a bit of gold ore now, so that's nice. It's ready to go and all. Okay, so I've got enough still to do 2 of those 2 iron bars, so that's nice. And I managed to accidentally... There we go. Come on. Crikey, it's so slow. Okay, so I've got the iron on the go, and then I'll have to do this 1 bit of quartz, so I can have a bit of refined quartz ready to go for the next couple of days. So, of course, this was quite a much shorter episode of High Ridge Farm, but have no fear, the other one is going to be recorded to send you back to back for this one. So hopefully I will catch you on the next one. And once again, please do like and subscribe if you have the urge to do so. And whilst I quickly select my upgrade, I'm probably going to go with a miner because that will probably be more useful. But I will be doing a lot more uploads, and if people want me to, I'm sure I could upload some pictures of my ridiculous cosplays that I did for Comicon. But hopefully again, catch you on the next one. Bye.